everybody. Hello, hello. Hello, hello, and hello, goodbye. Goodbye, hello. Something or other, something like that. All right. So we're going to carve this. Bigfoot. We're going to carve Bigfoot. That is a little Bigfoot. He's been spotted in the Hocking Hills. And we're gonna bring him to life tonight. What the heck? Can't find nothing else to do, right? Okay. Let's see, get that back out. Man, this thing, I still can't get that thing just right. Seems like. I either get it in there or I screw it all the way off, one of the two. And actually, it looks like I'm screwing it off before I'm getting it right. And you'll have that. It's just life, I guess. I don't know. But I hope everybody's doing pretty good. Appreciate you guys being in here. Hey, Michael S., what's going on, buddy? Glad to see you. Hey, Muddy Mud Dog, what's happening, man? Guys, be sure to hit that like button. I sure appreciate it. I got to tighten this up, tighten this chuck up, and see if I can get that right now. Let's see. It's either one or the other. It's a difficult balance, and sooner or later, I'll figure it out. I'm dumb after all. You got to give me some breaks. But anyway, Bigfoot's been spotted. We're going to bring him to life. And there he is. Check him out. And also our featured product tonight. Hey, what's going on, man? Lee Rain, Billy Shoemate. What's going on, brother? Where's the ice cream? Heck yeah. All right. Anyhow, we're going to carve this kind of like a try. So now Mandy'd be used to this, being over there in the Pacific Northwest. You know, I mean, she's probably seen some of them. Our sponsor tonight is O Light. O Light, give me a link. We got an O Light ArkPro over here. It's charging to bring to life, and we'll get to that later. But we'll dive right into this carve and see what we can make happen. All right, guys, let's do it. Set that over there. That actually came from my O Light Arc Field Ultra. But this one's the ArkPro, and I got it over here charging. These things are just stylish. They are super cool lights. This one's got 4 functions, man. It's got a UV light, a flood, a beam, and a laser. It's nice inspection light. You got to be careful with that laser, though, man. You end up with the cops there shooting at you because you flashed their helicopter or something. Ain't nothing to mess with. Now you want to get some cats happy, freak some deer out, something like that. It's great. Okay. All right, let's bring this guy to life. Guys, be sure to hit that like button, and we'll get diving right in this. Hey, that's not straight. At least I don't think so. It didn't sound exactly. I didn't think it sounded exactly straight. It's probably straight. It's probably me. I'm dumb. All right, let's do it. Like I said, hit that like button. We'll get at it. Dig this baby out. Good spot, good area. Maybe dig him out just a little bit. Zoom out just a little bit. Now, I'm trying to keep his muscles down. You know, he's got to have them big breasts. Chest muscles, you know. He won't look right, he won't look happy. Won't be able to call him Bob. Bob the Bigfoot. Kind of like Bob the Big Builder, only he eats plastic helmet. You know what I mean? The hard hat, aka hard hat, right? Right? I'm supposed to say, I get it. If I have to, I get it. That's what every married man says. That's what I have to. After a while. It all starts out peaches and cream. Then it turns into ice cream. And then it turns into honey I can't get up. And I suppose at some point in time, though I haven't experienced this myself yet, and honey I can't get it up. I don't know. Through every aspect of life is a transition, I guess. It's Bigfoot Bob, and after introducing you guys, the way I'm cutting these chest muscles out, we might want to call him Bigfoot Margaret. I don't know, you know, he's kind of little. I think those are bigger than me, but you know, I'm assuming they're just really strong. You know what I mean? I'm assuming he's just really strong. You know? That or I suppose he could have had a hormone balance. I mean, I don't know. You know, I mean, UFO, Area 51, and all that other stuff. You know, they got it. If it exists, they got it. You know, I'm not saying it exists. I'm saying if it does exist, they got it. You know, I don't want to be part of conspiracy theories or anything. You know, but it's pretty cool. You know, I mean, cut this out with scroll saw. I showed that process before, cutting these out with scroll saw, but nobody really wants to watch it. So they want to see you carve it. But I'm not saying nobody. I mean, there's a lot of you probably enjoy watching that part, that aspect of it too, watching the whole aspect. But as a content creator, you got to go with what gets views. And cutting things out with scroll saw parts for whatever reason doesn't seem to be that popular. You know what I mean? You know, I'd be lying if I said I was just doing this because you know, I'm a nice guy. You know, I mean, I don't want to get views, right? You know, always any honest content creator wants to get views. You know. Anybody curious about what burr I'm using here? Kutzall flamer burr. Pretty nice burrs to get the job done. That said, please hit the like if you haven't already. Appreciate you guys being here. Even if you wasn't here, we'd still be doing this. We appreciate you being here and everybody. Had a pretty good life, you know. He started out as a decent mine, and he lived to be about 65 years old. And then they cut him down, and he actually used to be a shelf. And then I come along and tore him shelf down. And I thought, hey, you know, I'll take them pine boards. I'll carve them. And so I'd say Bob's probably going to live a long and healthy life. It'll be like a house. And I wonder if the land's in there. The land's got to get him a nice dust collection system. That way, if he has any more of those gas problems he's been having lately, his dust collection will probably drown it out. If you know, you know, you know. Try to give him a little bit of a C shape to the hand there, like the sold the coat maybe, I don't know. Gotta have a good blend to it, though. And I'm not sure what that is. I'm gonna try and figure it out. And if you guys see I'm doing something wrong, let me know by throwing a rock at me. You're probably close enough, right? Somewhat pretty good compliment if you got assaulted by somebody that's watching you on Bigfoot or on YouTube while they were on YouTube, you know, I mean, they metaphorically assaulted you, maybe, I don't know. Bit to take off to blend that leg in, but In the end, it could be under the other end of it. That's not going to hurt anything. You wouldn't have to cut all of it off. Definitely want to blend it in pretty good. What do you think? Guy took it like that. I'd say he's got some pretty strong butt muscles. He could probably jump up in a tree or something, you know? I don't know. Anyway, if you haven't hit the like button already, what's holding you back from that? It could be the last most important thing that you do the rest of your life. Until you close your eyes and go to sleep. Which is pretty important. You gotta reset. Now shoot, planning on being on 9:30 Central. An hour after me, so I'm gonna try to get this done. Nice and shiny, feel good about it before that time comes. And I told him even if I'm still going down or it'll be alright. That's looking pretty good. Blended in pretty good. By the time you get to this foot, it's kind of under the other foot, and that kind of leaves that impression. But it's dug in there well. I'm not complaining about it. Are you complaining about it? Good, I'm glad. Okay. We're all in the same boat. And it's a sinking ship. Sinking ship. I think the boat is sinking. Tuning in, carving a Bigfoot, his name is Bob. You know, Bob the Bigfoot, that just rolls off the tongue, you know? Kind of like Roger the Shrubber. Just rolls off the tongue, doesn't it? Roger the Shrubber. I don't know about all that, right? Blend it in. Curve, put the curve in. These relief carving is pretty fun. You know, one side, and you don't have to get everything up from one side of the neck, so that takes a little bit of challenge out of it, you know. It's kind of more of a peaceful, relaxing, not super challenging carve. That said, if I can do it, you can do it. I can tell you that. And you might even be able to teach me. Hit that like button. I got 270 rubies. Peace and light. that so far? Coming out all right. Hope you guys are enjoying this. Far. Dig a little bit more of the arm out. Not too bad, not too good, right? Let's say hi to some people. Hey, Michael. Hey, Bill. Shoot. What's going on, Billy? Heck yeah. Glad to see you guys in there. That's the. Hey, Matthew. What's up, buddy? For those of y'all don't know, which I doubt there's very many that don't, Matthew is a very good carver. He does direct chainsaw and he does carving with burrs. He's a die grinder and stuff. Very good carver. Makes his own walking stick, different stuff. Am I keeping it on the screen? Yeah, it looks like it. I'm not. Look, he's dancing. He's dancing. Slow down, Bigfoot. I'm trying to carve. Slow down, he's dancing. I'm debating between using the burr and pulling the hair too, or using, I've got another aggressive burr over there. It's another Kutzall burr, but it's like a wheel. I can't remember what it's called. And using it to scratch the hair in, because actually that looks pretty good, but it's not overly emphasized, and overly emphasized doesn't stand out more. You know, you got winter Bigfoot and you got summer Bigfoot. Winter Bigfoot's got thicker hair. Well, winter Bigfoot's also harder to color. He don't look like he got mange, you know what I mean? He doesn't have a whole lot of bald spots. But he does have lice. That's one thing you can count on. He's gonna have lice. All right. Actually, I think all the Bigfoots over by Seattle, they all got bed bugs too. That's what they get for their favorite restaurant being a landfill, you know. Maybe I should try something different, like make Bigfoot, you know, but give him a pot in one hand and a pan in the other. Call him Betty Crocker Bigfoot. I don't know. I mean, I just trying to think outside the box, if there is such a box. I don't know. Detail time. Let's switch over to a different burr. Hope you guys are doing pretty good. Hit that like button. We're up to 45 in 24 minutes. I'm sure y'all could do better, but we'll take what we can get. We ain't gonna beg. Susan Q, what's going on? Glad to see you. Got Michael S. Superfan, Matthew. All right, heck yeah, glad to see y'all in there. All right, let's set this over here, and then let's go to this pointy. Nah, not that one. Let's go to. I'm gonna stick with all Kutzall in this. Let's go to this one here, which reminds me, shameless plug for a friend. If you got if you want to get Kutzall burrs, you want to buy them individually or in packages, you can get them from Rhinestone Suzanne. Has a link with Kutzall, and you can get your burrs through her. I get my burrs through her. All right, let's see what we got here. Hey, the head's coming off again. I don't know why I can't get that thing right or tight. I don't know. We'll figure it out someday. We might figure it out. Actually, I don't think it was that at all. I just kept turning it. It probably is tight. That's what it was. I just kept turning it because I wasn't holding the pin in. Am I right? Am I wrong? No. I'm right and wrong. Right and wrong. Right and left. I'm right and left. Right and left with a blue shoe for Blue's Clues. All right. Hey, Tim List, what's going on? All right. That sound all right? Not too bad. Not too good. Hey, Ray, what's up, buddy? Ray had a heck of a giveaway here a little bit ago. Let's see if I can get that in, because I'm going to have to get a little closer. Don't be shy. Get a little closer and see this. If it gets my head in there, it'll blur. Guys, if you didn't see it already, O Light is a sponsor of this live stream, and we got an O Light light here, O Light ArkPro. I'm going to show you here in a little bit. We also have links. You can check it out in the description. Go to their website and check out the product. But we have our own link that we get a commission on. I'm digging that. Get some eyes dug out. Let's get in front of the nose now. Visible right there because I can see it okay. Yeah, it's not bad. Something like that. It seems like it's coming out pretty good. Zoom in just a little bit more. And the drawing, the mouth looks kind of mad. Yeah, I'm just going with that. It looks like a grumpy old Bigfoot. Like that been getting to hug you for a while, you know. He said he smelled real bad. He got the spray glass gun. Everybody all the time, you know, you ain't got clothes on, you know, kind of get in a position, you're out there working, sometimes you got to jump the fence, get your stuff caught the fence. I mean, ever hurt? It's got to be rough being a Bigfoot. I can't imagine. Right now he's got a nose like a fish. Is that even on there? I knew I got tight. Yeah, that's good. Give this guy some brow, man. Make him look up. not gonna like it too much. But you can't get everything right. Yeah, it's still on there pretty good, yeah. As long as I keep it by the hole that's plugged up, I think everything's all right. I got it all fixed for this. Yeah. Let's see. Not looking too bad. Not too bad, not too good. All right. I think I'll leave that long rigid line there. We'll get ready to pull this hairline soon anyway. And then we'll get this count set. I think it's pretty good. We're going to give him some eyes. Give him some eyes. We'll give him some hair after give him some eyes. The eyes just really brings it to life, you know. Zoom out just a little bit so you can see the whole thing a little bit better. Then we'll start giving this guy some eyeballs. Pull out the smallest man paw eye cutter that I got. Yeah, that's what it's called. It's called a man paw. I don't know why. It's not called a grandpa. It's called a man paw. That's it, right there. That's the smallest one I got. The smallest one that you get in an 8 burr set. They said the 7 burr set was overrated. Okay, here we go. Woo! Don't you like that sound? Kind of like it. Yeah, I come out good. I just got to make sure you get the other one kind of forward in the same place. Yeah, that looks good. All right, so get some eyes. What do you think? Not too bad, not too good. Somewhere in the middle. Katie barred the devil, fool's ball's the devil, right? All right. Yeah. That's what we said there, water boy. Yeah. That's a quantity H2O. All right, we're good. We're using this piece of crap. You know, we're putting hair in it. Let's see. That's not the best sound ever, is it? Okay. Try this just a little bit more. Try it one more time. It sounds like it's vibrating, doesn't it? Let's take it and flip this over. Yeah. It's not straight. If it's making that noise, it's not straight. Try this again. See the difference? Sounds a lot better, doesn't it? Okay. Yes, sir. It sounds a lot better. I didn't know you were a rocket scientist. Okay. Oh, I'm sorry. I mean, I'm looking at that and looking at hair in his face, and I'm thinking, first thing that comes to my mind is, you know, long-haired hippie people need not apply. I mean, I don't know. Seems kind of discriminatory to me. I don't know. And the sign says you gotta have a membership card to get inside. Woo! I mean, I'm kind of torn, honestly, between he's a Bigfoot or he's a member of the Grateful Dead. I don't know. I mean, it's kind of he's got some different vibes going here. You know? Bad, not too good. Somewhere in the middle. I know one thing. This here is actually part of there. Hey, look at this, guys. We got a visitor. Check him out. Let's see if we can get him on there. Yeah, let's check him out. What do you think of that? Daddy long leg. He's running across there. That I heard nothing. Although I've heard that their venom is actually extremely poisonous to humans. But they don't have fangs that actually be able to bite you with those little tiny things. Isn't that funny how natural things are? You know, how creation's been made in such a way. All right, we've been on here for 39 minutes. Let me stop for just a minute. I want to show you guys this O Light ArkPro. Okay, it's green. It was charged up, I believe, so it should work. Heck yeah, look at that. That's UV, I believe. Something like that. Let's find out. Okay, that's going to be one. It's pretty bright, isn't it? That's going to be another one. What do I got here? Okay. One of them's a laser. Yeah, it's a laser. You can't see it. Here, Bigfoot, he can see it. Can you see it, Bigfoot? What do you think? Got a laser on there. That don't look that bright on the phone, but it is insanely bright, actually. Oh, he's got green eyes. Ah. Anyway, but pretty nice light. You charge right here with the USB. As well as it has a USB plug-in, really cool magnetic charging setup. This is really cool. I like this. And anyway, this thing's got 4 functions total. It's got 2 beams and a UV light. And yeah. Anyway, here, let's play with it a little bit. We'll push some buttons, see what we got. Just the on and off, and then you got your selector switch. Kaboom, there's a laser again. So a good cat play, you know, stuff like that. But anyway, O Light is a sponsor of this particular live stream, and actually we'll have a couple other videos on it. And we wanted to show this, and actually I shine myself in the light too many times, and I'm seeing blue dots. So I can tell you, it's bright. It's pretty bright. That is stylish, really cool looking light. Okay, that's what we got. We're going to get back to carving. And our link is in the description. All right, let's keep giving this guy some hair. Little shameless plug, not really. Those are nice lights. Really nice lights. We have 2 links. And even if you're not really interested in it, do me a favor, at least at some point in time, go click on the link, check it out. That way they get a lot of clicks on my videos. That's important too. And they're happy because you went and checked their website out with it. So I appreciate that. Give this guy some hair. I didn't really zoom in, so it's kind of hard to see. Let me zoom back in. There we go. All right. Now I think at the end of the video, for those of you that tried but are still stuck or still sticking around, I'll take that thing and I'll turn off the lights in here, and we'll go on a little treasure hunt. How about that? See how good that light is, right? Whoa, brown recluse. This baby. Bye! Oh, he's dead. I'm sorry. Sorry about that, ASPCA. I don't care. They bite, they sting. You get big welts. Sometimes your arm swells up. Sometimes your lip swells up. They bite. Kill them. Don't even take a chance. They're not fuzzy little happy-to-go-lucky spiders. They're just living their life. They're mean, aggressive, very fast, hard to control, and they will fight you. Kill them. Don't even mess with it. Kill them. I know from experience. And my arm. This past summer, my arm swelled up for 3 or 4 days. Over getting stung by one, getting bit by a brown recluse. I'd kill them all now. There's no generosity here anymore. But you know what? If you went through that, somebody may say, uh-oh, that's like a deep loose, yeah. All right. I'm glad I caught it before I got too carried away. I got too aggressive, so I happened to just go in. All right, let's take you back down. All right. Anyway, kill them. Don't even think twice about it. They will bite you. They're mean. They're aggressive spiders. Aggressive by nature anyway. This summer I had changing it up. You don't have to be overly super crazy critical, right? You know? All of it having that thumbnail, but some of it anyway. I mean, you want it to have it. bad, not too good. So we're in the middle. I think I look pretty good. Bob the Bigfoot. In case you never met him, it's Bob the Bigfoot. Anyway, I think we'll paint this guy. I think he'll look pretty good. Not too bad, not too good. That's what we like, something like that. He's kind of cute, you know? Walking across the desert plain. No trees to hide behind. What do you guys think? Hey, what's going on, Josh? Last Breath Woodworks. Mike is making stuff. Superhero. What's going on, buddy? Glad to see you in there. Heck yeah. Man, big group here. Michael S., super fan. Susie Q. Cat's Peace. What's up? Heck yeah. Hey, so here's what we got. Real quick before we leave, because Shoops is going to be coming on at 9:30 Central Time. I said we take this light and we go a little treasure hunt. Let's do a little treasure hunt. Let me go turn the lights off. Actually, I'll be darned. There's only one light on over here. Okay, and it's the one I'm using. Okay, well, we can fix that. Let me get this foam down. And we'll see if we can find something in here worth seeing. You know what I mean? That's kind of what I was thinking. You know, here, you guys look at this guy for a minute while I get this figured out. Uh-oh. It's dark other than the beer lights. Olaf! Oh, give my beer back, Olaf! Olaf! Get back here! What the heck? Oh, man. He took my beer. It's dark. We're going to have to look for him. What the heck? All right, we're looking. Olaf, where you at? Where you at, Olaf? That ain't him. That's the eagle. The ugly eagle. I know, he's all right. Olaf, where you at? That's a snowman. That's a snowman. That ain't him. There's him. Hey, how about that? We can see ourselves. Where you at, Olaf? Uh-oh. I'm looking. Oh, that's not Olaf. That's the Three Stooges here. Something like that. Let's keep looking. Keep looking. Give my beer back. Where are you hiding, Olaf? Where are you at? There you are. Give me my beer back, you jerk. You crazy bear. What the heck? What's wrong with you? Olaf, you big old punk. Okay, well, anyway. Hey, you got to have a little fun here and there. You can see what the O Light does. A couple different functions in here. Let's play with them a little bit. Okay, there's that one. Pretty bright. That's a flood, you know. That's the beat. And then let's get over here. You know, say Olaf. You know, he's already made me mad. He's flying a helicopter and I'm wanting to crash. There you go. Shine a light at him. Not that I'm recommending that. You know, I mean, you do that to law enforcement, they will shoot you. Don't do that. Just shine it in his eyes. Now he's turned into Bigfoot. You got green eyes? Actually, I've heard bears have green eyes anyway. No, red eyes or blue eyes or something in the dark. I'm just not really sure. Yeah, I'd say he's thirsty, cat. You got it right. Yeah, it's a nice light. I'm trying to turn this around. I don't want to cooperate with me. But anyway, hey, guys, I appreciate y'all playing around with me being crazy and a little strange. And turn the light on here real quick. I don't need this. Man, I still got this light on. I think. Turn this thing off here real quick so you can hear me a little better. Okay, but anyhow, yeah, we wanted to show off that ArkPro. There's the ultraviolet, you know, kind of neat. But anyhow, that was pretty cool. They sent that, and we got a sponsored link, so I thought I'd show you that off here real quick. So I appreciate y'all playing along with that. Anyway, that's what we got. And we should have a short coming out tomorrow. But other than that, we will be back Sunday. Chainsaw carving Sunday night. That is the plan. It'll probably be fairly early, like 7:30, 7:30, something like that. Be sure to check out Shoops. They're getting ready to come on here in 4 minutes. And I appreciate y'all hanging out with us tonight. Come back when you can stay later, you schmucks.